think it's time for you to drop the act, Nadine.
I beg your pardon?
I read your file. I know that you can control animals. You're the one who has been sending me messages with the bird.
So, what if I am? Are you going to report me?
No, of course not. It's just that I don't understand why you didn't simply join forces with Henry or Robert, or with me for that matter. Why didn't you let them know they could trust you?
First of all, Henry would never trust me, no matter what I did or said to him. Second, I was afraid, Jason. No matter how much I wanted to learn more about the purpose of the company, I didn't want to lose my job.
Come on, you don't expect me to believe that, do you? You've told me yourself that your family is wealthy. You don't need the money.
Damn it, you fool! It's not the money I'm interested in! Don't you get it? I don't want to go back to my previous life. There's nothing left there for me. That's why I kept those messages cryptic. I didn't want anyone to be able to trace them back to me. You think being rich solves all your problems? You have no idea. I am an outcast in this world, Jason. We all are.
So, now that the secret is out, tell me what you have found out.
I don't think I can tell you anything that you don't already know. They send me assignments, collect the reports, and they also have this weird password system that they distribute in books. That's all I'm aware of.
Let me get this straight. The way I see it, you can control an army of squirrels, a squadron of geese, and a fleet of trout, and yet you've never come across any useful information?
It's not that simple. But yes, that's the bottom line. Animals don't go indoors, Jason. At least not without raising people's suspicions. I can't very well send a mouse to spy on diamonds in the rough for me.
You, Robert, Henry, and now me. Who knows how many more employees are searching? And yet, not one of us has found anything remotely incriminating. What does that tell us, Nadine?
Don't give up, Jason. Robert was onto something before they kicked him out. I know he was.
Somehow I'm not so sure anymore. I'm tired of running around because a guy I've never even met got paranoid. Keep away from me from now on. I'm putting an end to this. I made a big mistake the very next day. You have to understand how I was feeling at that point. I hadn't found a single shred of evidence of foul play. The mysterious dark purpose Henry and Robert kept searching for. It started to seem ridiculous in my mind. So, I decided to put an end to all of this, hoping that I had not ruined my chances for a career in DITR. I would visit Mr. Hungerton. I wasn't going to tell him everything, because I didn't want to get the others into trouble. But I needed to hear his advice. After all, he was the one I always turned to whenever I felt confused. Henry and Nadine were little more than strangers to me. And then there was Sidel, my friend, who insisted that I was being paranoid. That done, I would go to Henry's for the last time and ask him to quit bothering me with his fantasies. What a fool I was. I'm sorry to bother you in your house, Mr. Hungerton.
Don't mention it. Is there something I can help you with?
Here's the thing. Lately, the secrecy around DITR has started to get to me. Because of that, I may have gone to a couple of places I wasn't supposed to go to. I may have read a couple of files I had no business reading.
I know.
You know. How can you possibly know?
I wouldn't be doing my job if I didn't, Jason. Few things escape my attention in this town.
So, you're not angry at me?
Certainly not. Curiosity is not a crime.
But, if you knew what I was up to, why didn't you have your people stop me?
It is unfortunately true, but there are few things a young person can do to keep himself occupied here. A man's got to have a hobby. Besides, everyone who works for us will eventually learn everything.